Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today, alright, so as you guys know, I think we're on part, we're on this part of the series, and we are in the process of making these traveler's notebooks. Now, it's been pretty smooth sailing, and well, besides the fact that one of my crafty friends commented and pointed out I am missing an envelope somewhere. I haven't found it yet, but we're gonna hold on to hope. Maybe I accidentally put it in one of these piles. We'll see. So it's been pretty smooth sailing up to this point, but now it's time to start doing a couple, you know, handmade little elements that I want to add into these books as well. So today what you see before me are just some junk mail envelopes, which I feel like we all have some of these. So I want to take like a little, I don't know, a little page out of, I liked the video that Ayozie did. So I will link Ayozie's video of collaged envelopes in the description box below. So that's kind of what I want to use as my template today for inspiration. Sort of, I probably won't make them exactly the way Ayozie did, but I'm going to do my own version. So why don't we just go ahead and get started. So today we're going to be doing these collaged envelopes. The first thing I want to do before I start adding paper to anything is measure these to make sure they will not exceed the length of the book or the width. So they are going to be a little bit too tall. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut these down a bit. I don't really care how much I'm cutting them down. I just want to make sure that they're not going to be taller than the book. Perfect. So now they're just under 8. They're about 7 3/4. All right. And I'm just gonna, I have a bunch of scrap papers here next to me as per usual, and I also have a bin of fabric, so I can start layering some fabrics in here and there as well. All right, so junk mail envelopes, I don't know, I'm just gonna start pulling stuff from my piles here and just start gluing things down. I'm not really going to like plan this out. Again, if you want to like see like a real awesome like tutorial and demo, follow Ayozie's video and you guys will get exactly that. But for me, I'm just going to create on a whim, and I actually haven't even, I should have probably brushed up on that video. I haven't seen it for a while, but I did make envelopes based on that tutorial a long time ago, and I loved them so much. So here we go. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's been pretty smooth sailing up until this point, right? But when we start getting into making like handmade stuff is where the real like, where the real time spend comes in, right? Because we have to sit and we have to make these things by hand, and this takes a lot more time than, you know, just adding ephemera into a book. Perfect. All right, so I've got the flap covered there. Great. I will be stitching on these. If you guys don't plan to do any sewing on yours, just make sure that you're using the proper glue. And this piece of cardstock that where's this piece of cardstock that I'm using is a little bit heavy duty, so it's going to be like nice and firm. Add some structure and integrity to this envelope. I think I need to take a Claritin. Ooh, allergies feel like they're kicking up already. Okay, cool. And then let's see if I have one more. If I have one more. Of course I do. This one's kind of folded though. Let me pull a scrap. All right, cool. So I have this one here. Also, I tried to check to see if I had any more Claritin, and I do not. So that's a bad situation, so I'll probably have to make a stop by the store and grab some later. I'm gonna do this with the paper cutter because just in case I don't do it straight. I also don't want to accidentally cut the flap off. Cool. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Okay, so that's like a step one there. Next, I'm gonna just start pulling from scraps and stuff that I have here next to me. I'm gonna mix the glues here just in case. And I know that I'm placing these on outside of the perimeter of the envelope, but that's okay because, you know, we can always go back around it and trim it afterwards. So now it's just the process of collaging. And I've just got a mix of random little stuff here. Some leftover ephemera from my academia book that I did recently. I think I need a new glue. Uh-oh. Reasons to go to the craft store. I actually haven't gone to the craft store in a while. Because there just hasn't really been anything that I need from there. So, kind of weird. Which is a good thing too, I guess, because I'm going to use one of these like digitals that I had printed out. Which is a good thing too, because it means I'm using what I have here at home, you know. Which is always a good thing. Because, you know, if you don't really need to buy it, I think we're just, you know, saving ourselves from ourselves. Plus, I think that would help our crafting space not continue to be being an eternally, constantly growing, fluctuating situation. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need maintenance and order. Order. Until Halloween gets here, of course. Then you can go buck wild. Do it. I won't stop you. I won't stop you, I promise. Okay. All right, this is going to take a while. I think I may have to either chop some out or speed it up because this is going to be a really long video otherwise. I'll use this here. That's pretty cute. Slap some glue on. Add a little bit extra here at the edge. Perfect. Perfect. See how fast that's coming together? Already. I'm going to add a little bit of fabric, I think. I should have watched Ayozie's because Ayozie had some cool pockets going on, and I don't have any cool pockets going on. And I want a cool pocket. I don't even know how I'll use this in the book exactly yet, but we'll see. I should have left my washi tape out too. I need it because I want to add something here. But it's okay. I can always just grab it. I have these little squares. Maybe use a piece of this. Cool. And since it's fabric, we will use the fabric glue. Oh, I should put it this way. Great. So cute. And I also need my scissors. Okay, let me grab my washi tape. Since this one is a little bit more pinky, why don't we grab a little piece of our pink washi here. And then I also will take a little bit of this one, I think, kind of a neutral one. I definitely think I might have to stop and go to the store to get some Sudafed or something because, ooh, it's bad today. I think I'd also like something down here at the bottom. I've got this little cutout that I got from my buddy Shayna. I think I'll take this sewing machine out. Maybe we'll see how that looks there. So I'm just going to do a rough, kind of a rough fussy cut around it. And then I'm going to take my scissors and distress it a little bit. If you are doing this, do so with caution. I actually have the tool for this. I actually have a couple tools for this, but they're in an area where I'm not sitting currently. So if you don't have a tool, this will work just as fine. And I think I want to distress that a little, so let me grab the ink. And I will distress the whole thing after I get all of the collaging done to it. Cool. I have a little lace. Cut a little piece of this off. We'll add that. And I also have this that's sticking out, so why don't we take a piece of that. And what else? Let's see. Let's add the lace strip. It's all about balance. Cute. Okay. And then maybe we can pop this here, but I won't probably add that until after I stitch because I don't want it to get in my way, but that's where I want that to go. And then, yeah, so then we'll put this down here. Yes? Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay, so there's that side. And then we'll stitch on it, and then we'll add this here, and I think that's going to be cute. Except I need something. Maybe we'll take some of this washi here, and I'm going to pop a little bit right there. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Now the back side, Now, I should probably check out Ayozie's video really quick because I want a pocket like how when she showed. So give me one sec. Okay, well, I already did it wrong on this one. I guess I have a chance to salvage it on these two, but you know what? I might actually do it the same because I do like the little windows that I have. I don't think that Ayozie's had windows, but you know, here nor there. It's just slightly different, but Ayozie did put a pocket on the back side, so we're going to try and do that as well. So I think what I'm going to do is grab a piece of coffee stained paper like Ayozie did. So I've got a piece here. Perfect. I hope that this might work for the 3 pieces. Let me move my washi because I feel like I'm going to knock it over at any given second here. All right, so we're gonna make a cover this like this to make a pocket on the back side. So only going to glue on 3 edges, just like Ayozie did. All right. That's great. Then, obviously, we need to cut the excess off. I need to get my fabric scissors so that I can efficiently cut through that piece of fabric. Maybe these will do it, but I don't know. These are someone was asking in the comments the other day about my scissors, and these scissors, I got them a long time ago, and they've been still getting the job done, so I can't complain. Although, I can't see where the edge is on this. Okay, if you cut it, it's okay, just add something or tape it. Actually, I'm stitching around the edge, but if you're not, you can staple it, tape it, glue it, whatever. Okay, so now we have this pocket here. Oh, I should have put, what a whiz. I should have put some book page down so that you couldn't see this. Is it too late? Hold on. Let me try and see if I can salvage this. Okay, sometimes April makes mistakes too. Sue me. Sue me! Alright, let's get a piece of book page. I don't want that to be showing. I don't like that. I need something. You know, it's like whenever you're not looking for something, I don't know where it's at. Here, I'll just take a piece out of this magazine since it's here. It'll do. It will do the job. Okay. Golly, my poor paper. Okay. First, I want... This is why you guys get to watch first and then learn from my wacky-tacky mistakes. Okay, anyway, I'm going to stitch that. So I'm still going to glue along that same edge, but for this piece, I'm going to glue on all 4 sides. And then I'll pop some glue down the center. I hope I don't run out of glue. And boom. Okay, great. Now that's better. All right, so let's cut this excess off. This paper is so old. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Great. Okay, now, now I will glue the 3 edges here and up here. And I'm going to put my paper back down. Cool. Now I should have a proper looking pocket. Yeah, cool. Okay, great. That's way better. So if you're following along in real time, maybe I'll put a note on the screen to help you not make that same mistake as I did. Whoopsie days. Cool. Great. Okay, so now I think what I'm going to do though still is I want to add a little bit. I had pulled out a doily. Hang on. Okay, I had to grab my coffee. I went to get coffee this morning, you guys, and I don't know if you guys ever have one of these cups, but this is one that I got from Starbucks, and it's got up to 4 hours, keeps your drink hot. Let me tell you, this thing really, really works. So good. It actually keeps it warm. It keeps it hot for a really long time. But even after 4 hours, like up to like 6 hours, maybe 7, it's still warm. So I love that. Okay, anyway, so I pulled this doily out for I don't know what, but I think Ayozie used this in the video, so I'm gonna do a little doily moment here, maybe a little less. And then I also, so let me just pop this down, and then I'm just gonna add some here because these doilies are a little finicky to stay down. Perfection. Cut off this excess. Really cute. Yes, yes, absolutely. And then I also have these little clocks, so I think I'm gonna just pick a clock, any clock. Maybe this one here. And just cut it on out. Maybe cut it along the lines. We all learned that, I think, in like kindergarten. All right, and then I'm gonna cut it in half this way. And we'll use a little piece of it up here. I think that'll be just a nice little counter. To it. Perfect. And I think for here I'm going to just take a book page. I'm gonna have to cut this with a trimmer really fast. Okay. And I want to just use this for the inner piece. So I'm gonna pop some glue down. And then I also want to add a little bit on the edge here. Actually, I will be stitching here, so shouldn't really matter too much. I try to keep in mind like where I'm gonna be stitching here and there. So anyway, yeah, so I went to Starbucks this morning and I got my coffee today. I don't get a coffee from there every day, but I do like to treat myself to a coffee every now and then. Speaking of coffee, I don't know if you guys know, I have a coffee. It's a link in my description box called Kofi. And if you guys if you guys would like to, you're able to just send me a coffee. I think it's like a $3 little submission. It's sent through PayPal on my coffee site, and really it helps. It does. I do buy coffees with them. I have gotten coffees from some really kind and generous people, so thank you guys all so much for that, first of all. And you know, I don't expect anything like that, so I don't even think I've maybe mentioned it when I first got the link, and I never really mentioned it after that, because I'm like, you know, people are, you know, reading the description box, they'll see it, you know, I don't have to say anything or whatever. But you know, I'm just letting you guys know that yes, it is there. I don't do like a Patreon. I'm not charging for like any of my content. My channel is monetized, so you know, I do earn a little money from getting the commercials and stuff, but it's nothing like I can't live off of it, you know. And so, you know, the coffee, I buy coffees with it, or I also have been starting to stock up for Halloween, which is something that I like to do for the channel. You know, put the money back into the channel and help, you know, me make better content and bring you guys some other cool stuff. So that's kind of like what that's for. So I'm just saying a little shameless plug, not really a shameless plug, but if you feel inclined to, I do have a link for coffee. Anyway, the point what I was getting ready to say was this morning I went to Starbucks and I got my coffee, and they were brewing like the fresh pot. I just get my coffee black. I don't put any sugar or anything in it, so I just drink it how it is. And they were just finishing brewing a whole new pot, a fresh pot of coffee. So it was perfect because it was nice and hot. And so she was like, oh, it's almost ready and like 1 more minute to go. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was just waiting. She's like, I'll bring it to you when it's ready. And I said, okay. So I was standing there waiting, and I was like looking at the cups, and I like the, as you guys know, I like these, but this one's working great. And I don't really feel like I need more than one right now. So I'm just going to stick with that one. But I have like the cold drink cups, and I really like those a lot. So I was standing there, and they had a really cute pink one, and I was like, oh. And I'm like trying not to spend a lot of money and stuff right now because I might be having to move soon. We'll see. But I'm just trying to like not buy like more than I need to. So I saw this cup, and so I asked the barista if we were able to use our Starbucks points on those cups, and the barista was like, you can, it's 400 points, and that takes $20 off of the cup, and then you just pay the difference. So I was like, cool. So let me show you the cup. So this is the one that I picked. It's so cute. It has a little logo here, and it has a hot neon straw, but I thought this one was so cute, you guys. I had to have it. So I picked that one up, and it was like $22.95. So on it, I only paid $3, which, I mean, obviously, you know, when you earn points through Starbucks, obviously you've spent money to earn those points. But the point is, at that moment, I only spent $3 for that cup. So, you know, just a nice little treat to myself, because I don't really buy myself a lot of things for myself specifically at all. I've actually kind of just really stopped buying stuff for myself. It's like a rare occasion where I actually will treat myself to something nice. I don't do it very often, and I know I should, but I'm just busy, you know, with like working and everything. So anyway, you guys probably don't care about that. All right, so I'm just looking for another. I need to put in like an image or something in there. So I'm trying to look through my little digitals here to see what I've got. Oh, this mushroom, it's cute. That might be cute in there. Cut it down a little. Oh yeah, that is really cute. Okay, so we'll use this little mushroom, and I need to trim it so that we can get the image in there properly. Let's see, this makes it a little better. Yeah, that's cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is really cute. Okay, I'm gonna trim a little bit off of the other edge also. It just doesn't need to be that long. And then I'm just gonna make sure that I really glue the edges on this, because I don't want like whatever is gonna be going in the envelope to be getting stuck on this. Stuck on you like glue. And also I want to just take it back for a second about what I was talking about with coffee. If you're not able to, you know, give a coffee or anything, purchase books, or I'm going to be doing another like crafting sale. So I'll have some of my supplies and books for sale. If you're not able to do any of that, just watching my channel, like I said, it definitely supports my channel. So everyone who watches my channel, likes my videos, dislikes my videos, subscribes to my channel, all of that helps my channel. So thank you all for all of that. So I just wanted to state that. Don't feel like obligated, or don't feel bad for anything like that, because you know, I've had this channel for a long time, and I've been doing everything myself, you know, and like I said, there have been a lot of like gracious people who have like contributed, or some of my friends, like we have gotten supplies before from friends and stuff like that, you know, so every little thing helps at the end of the day. And this is a small business for me. It is a part of the means for my own personal livelihood. So, you know, just a little, I wanted to just add that on because I don't want you to feel like, oh, you know, something like that. I just want you to know that even views, everything that you guys do, comments, everything is appreciated. And I don't know if I say that enough to you guys, but I do appreciate it. I feel like I say it to people who comment on my videos. Like, I definitely know that I say I appreciate you. So I just wanted to say it here, like on my channel. So look how cute this is though. This took us about 35 minutes to do for the one. So I don't think I'll be able to do all three in full, but at least you guys have an idea of like what I'm going for here. I'm going to stitch on it, and then I'm going to add this piece. why do I keep saying I'm going to? I am going to add this little piece here. Maybe I can add a couple buttons down here. We'll come back to it and see. So for now, I'm going to just continue to work on these as much as I can before the video starts getting too long, because I do have to edit these, and I'm trying to post them for you guys daily, in case you're trying to like keep up with what I'm doing. But you know, like I said, I'm busy and I have a lot of things that I do every single day. So I may get a little bit behind, but I'm trying to keep the flow going here. So here we go, on to the next. Great. And I need some scrapbook paper. So we'll take some of this. It's perfect. I've been going out doing like some walking in the morning to try and help with my like health and stuff like that, and it's been really, really nice. Like, you guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you've been on my channel a lot, then you might know that I don't like being cold like at all, in the slightest. So I'm like, oh, you know, these mornings when I've been going out for my like walks and stuff have been so nice. But I'm nervous about what's going to happen when it's not summer anymore. Because even where I live, it does not get very hot at all. Like, at all. Because I live way too close to the beach. So it never truly gets hot here. So I'm like, whew, like, how am I going to get up and out of the bed and outside to walk in the mornings in winter in freezing? No. It's not for me, but you know, I guess that's what we have to do. We start getting a little bit older. Dang, where did I glue two pieces here? No, it's only one. I don't know how I did that, but okay. So I only want this piece. I'm gonna add a little bit of washi there. It's got a little gap that's kind of bugging me a little bit. So I'm just going to take a little random piece of washi, and I'm just going to pop it in, and I want to make sure that stays down. Great. Give this a little distress. I need to look and see if I have more glue. I usually try and buy glue in multiples because I literally do not like running out of supplies. Like, that's like one of my world's pet peeves right there. Is running out of a supply. Ooh, it really, really, really it does something to me. It does something to me. Awesome. I think I just cut the envelope a little bit. Yes, I did, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to stitch around it anyway, so it'll be all right. Cool. I need a contrasting. I need some other. Oh, I have a whole tote of scraps, and you'd think that I only have 2 pieces of scraps, because where are they? Where are they? Hold on. Okay, I have some nice vintage ledger here. So let's get some glue down for it. Okay, looks good. Cool. That's very nice. And then I need, oh, I was getting up to to look for scrapbook paper, and I pulled out ledger paper. Way to go, me. What do we have here? April. I want something kind of colorful. You know, I know we've been doing some projects with our scraps. You guys, I don't know if you remember, probably some videos back. But we have been doing some stuff with our scraps. So I guess I can't be too mad that I don't have that many scraps, because that was exactly the objective. How about some Tim Holtz? Can we do a little bit of this? Let's put some of this here. Be nice. Okay, so let's get this like glued. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I do want to take a little bit of this washi. And pop a little bit down. Great. That looks fabulous. Okay, and I also have this little piece of clock here. I think I'm going to pop that on this side. I like the way that it looks. Okay, great. Oh, I didn't add any fabric to this side. That's okay. Well, you know, maybe we could do a little bit right here. Let me see what fabric I have. Okay, I think I'll just continue using some pieces from this. And I'll grab a blue piece here, maybe. Yes. Yes. I need my fabric glue. Put it here. Then I can add some buttons to it right there. Yeah. Oop, I grabbed my coffee instead of my instead of my glue. There we go. Sip of coffee. And I actually pulled some little words somewhere. Ugh, I already lost them. I already lost them. Oh gosh. I don't know where they're at. I'll find them. I'll find them. It'll be one of the finishing touches that we do. All right, so then back over here to this side. I'm gonna add our base. and this needs to get glued on 4 sides. Okay friends, so off camera, all I did was finish the third one, and I went ahead and I did the stitching that I wanted to do on these, although as you can see this, I made a mistake, another mistake. I accidentally sealed my envelope the first time, but so I just undid that and stitched it in the right spot. So now they're all stitched. I'm gonna add a couple like last little minute things, and then these are gonna be done. And then in the next video, maybe we can make like a little, I don't know, something to put inside of it, maybe like a little tag or a little scrappy paper pad or something like that. Something to go inside of it we'll do on the next go round, because this video is probably already really long. So all right, so let's go ahead and do some little finishing touches. All right, so I just grabbed the lid of my jar and a couple handfuls of buttons, so we'll use that to get our whatchamacalls. So I almost forgot that I was adding these little images. I guess they don't have to have it, but let's just see. Do we need to add them? Let's see. I think the scissors are kind of cool. And I think I'll take the thimble, the thread, and the button. Let's just do these. So we'll have one, and this will be one also. And then I'm just gonna distress them the same way that I did the other. And a little distress. Oh my gosh, this whole time I was looking for this little piece of clock and I couldn't find it, and there it is. All right, so how's about maybe, and then we'll add this one over here. I think I am vibing with that. Yes. Okay, cool. Wait, am I? Let's double check. Yeah. I think I do like it like that better. Okay, cool. Perfect. And then over here, we'll add the fabric glue because it is going to slightly be on top of that fabric snippet. just like that. And I also pulled out a couple of these little flowers. So let's see. Maybe we'll add a little green here. Do I want that big one? Let's look at some that are a little bit smaller. Yeah, we'll add the green here on that one. And then we'll add maybe this yellow here. And then on this one, we'll do kind of like the yellow, I think. Maybe a little bit smaller one. Yeah. All right, so that'll be like that. And then I do want to kind of distress those down a little bit so that they blend better into the page. Perfect. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and glue these down first and foremost. And 3. Okay, and then I do still have these little pieces that I had pulled out. Should I do, let's see, we'll do that. We'll do here. Do I have one more? Yes, we'll do up here, I think. Or maybe like that, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and use our fabric glue to get those down. Okay, and then let's do our buttons. So I'm going to use this one here, one. Kind of matches perfectly. I have this little green one I see. It's really kind of bulky, that one. Oh, that one goes good. It's kind of almost like a chartreuse color or like a faded mint. 2. And the last one, what should we do here? Kind of like this purpley. How about the pink one? All right, we'll add that pink button. And then these are gonna be done. If I would have added that purple one, I could already hear Priscilla being like, there ain't a thing of purple on that envelope. Which, by the way, if you guys don't follow my bestie Priscilla over at ReleasetheCraftin, definitely at least go over there, check out what Priscilla's doing, putting in so much work, putting out videos every single day. Every single day there's a new video, and there's always something that you can watch while you're crafting. My favorite is the story craft that Priscilla is doing, where you get to learn about like an old tale, like some kind of old fable, some kind of story. And I just usually like listen to that, and sometimes I glance over at the screen because Priscilla's always creating something also while telling that story. That's like my favorite thing to do right now while I'm crafting. So definitely check out ReleasetheCraftin. I will link Priscilla's channel in the description box below. But for right now, you guys, I think we're done with these. I love how they turned out. So cute. You've got writing space here. We've got a pocket here, and then we also have a dual pocket here that we created. So it's like opposing pockets, so they won't, they don't overlap. So you've got one pocket here, one pocket here. So, and then you've got writing space also, which we know these journals that we're working on right now are not meant for writing space, but there is some here if you choose to do that. So I'm going to just get out of your hair for today. And when we come back next time, maybe we'll make a couple like tags or just some like really simple basic things to go inside of these. And don't forget to check out Ayozie's video on the actual tutorial for these. So I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.